So, another day, another not dollar, because I'm not getting paid for this. I had a really good day today, surprisingly, because, you know, the first day I had my 5th period, they were not good. But I think what I'll have to do with them is just to make sure I make lesson plans that have them up and moving and active, and make sure that they're doing something, not just sticking on one thing so long. Because I think that was part of the issue for Tuesday. It was they were sitting there taking notes, listening to people talk, and they just never could get calmed down. We also changed the seats around a little bit, and one of the kids still doesn't really know how to be a student, apparently, because he was just up randomly during the class, like walking around asking somebody for some snack and stuff like that. And I'm like, what are you doing? Just have a seat so we can get through this and have some fun and stuff like that. So he didn't seem to get it, but the rest of them were pretty good. And I don't know, I feel like the people in that class, at least one of the ones that kind of like sway the way the rest of those students work, I think he wants to like me. And so like today he asked me, are you teaching? And then he like was a little bit better than when he was with my co-op. So I don't know if that's just me wanting to think he like wants to behave because I'm teaching, or if that's actually how it went, or if it's because we changed seats or something. I don't know. But it went a lot better this time. But my lesson today was about the 1920s, and I had to do notes, obviously, because you got to get the information. But I showed a lot of videos, and we listened to music. I played some jazz music, 1920s jazz music as they came in, and we did this day in history and stuff like that. And we went over like the popular culture of the day, the jazz, the dancing, movies, radio, all that types of stuff. So when we were going over popular culture, I was like, we're gonna learn how to do the Charleston. And so last night I spent like an hour trying to figure it out, like watching tutorials and stuff like that. And I was like, I'm just doing the most for these kids, and they don't even care / know. Well, they probably do care, but they don't even know. And so today I taught them. I definitely had to pull a lot of teeth. The first class, I had some volunteer to stand up and try to do it a little bit, but it was mainly me standing at the front of the room showing them how to do the dance and just making a fool of myself. And my co-op was in the back of the room, and he was trying to do it, and so that was nice. Then the next class, when we went to do it, I was like, I don't know if I want to do this, but I guess it's better to have them being loud while they're supposed to be loud, and not being loud when I'm trying to go through information type of thing. And so at first they were like, I don't really want to do that. And then they were like, we get extra credit, can we do it? And so my co-op was like, yeah, I'll give you a 100 quiz grade if you get up there and do it. And so, well, then if you get a 100 quiz grade, of course they're going to come up and do it. And so I had quite a few trying to do it up there with me and everything. And we had fun with it. But it didn't really, I don't know if it took too long, because we still had 30 minutes after I finished the whole like lesson spiel for our activity, but we did goof around a lot doing that one part of it, so that may have been a little skewed, but they were kind of not out of hand, but it was a lot to try and get them to just, let's learn it, let's do it, and let's have fun, and then we'll sit down again. But it went better because the activity we were doing, it was more suited for them to be loud and talkative than sitting down and doing lecture notes. So, and we watched some silent films watched a silent film with Charlie Chaplin, and then we watched some actual 1920s people doing the Charleston and stuff like that, and so they got a kick out of that. The silent film we watched, they thought was really funny, and we watched it to the end in that class, and so they really liked it. And I enjoyed that class when I have them doing active things with their personalities and their time and their behavior. So I think I'll just have to make sure I keep doing that. So yeah, it was a pretty good day today, and we got everything done that we needed to. Oh, in the first class, the honors class, got everything done. The average class, there were more people, and so I kind of like went about the activity weird. Basically, they were analyzing the two presidencies during the 1920s, or the two main ones, and so they were looking at Warren Harding and Calvin Coolidge, and they were analyzing secondary sources, and so they're basically interpretations of their presidencies, which is confusing when you think of it like that, but they were able to do it. And so the first class, they got through everything pretty much, but the second class, we had 30 minutes to do the activity, but it just took forever for them to like get on the Chromebook. And of course I give them the thing they're supposed to read. They have to read, and they don't like doing that. And so instead of reading, of course they're going to talk to their neighbor, so they didn't read it. Then I had to get them all to get on the Chromebooks, and it was just a time. And so I think what I'm going to do, maybe tonight, I might try and come up with a different activity for the average class tomorrow. But I won't grade that for the average class. That's what my co-op suggested, so we won't do that. But for the honors class, I'll keep it the same. So, oh, that's what I probably should do. Maybe give the average class tomorrow a chance to get that 100 quiz grade that they had this time. So, I don't know. I don't really know how the grading works yet. I guess I'll figure that out in due time. But it was a good day. I am so thankful that we have block scheduling, because everything I did today, I'll do the exact same thing tomorrow, so I don't have to plan anything. I have like assignments and stuff I need to do for my internship. Like I have to write up a demographic information thing for the class I choose to do my impact study on, which I'll tell you more about that when it comes around. But in like maybe a couple other things, I should probably start planning my impact study unit, but I don't want to, so I probably won't do that much tonight and actually go to bed at a decent hour, because I've been going to bed at like 11 this week, which is not good when you have to wake up at 5, and so I've been like really tired, so finally get to go to sleep at a reasonable time. So I'll try and work until like I want to say 8:30, but I know if I try and work till like 8 and then maybe do something fun like Netflix or something till 9 and then go to bed at 9, I think that'll be my plan for today. But I don't plan on doing major work. There are some modifications I need to make to my lesson plan, and I have to actually write a reflection out on the lesson plan. But other than that, we're pretty golden. So that's all I got for today. Thanks for those of you who've been watching these. I keep like checking back when I upload the videos, and my first one has like I think 8 views or something like that, and I have like 5 subscribers now, which I'm not really going for the views and the subscribes and the likes and stuff like that, but it is kind of cool to have other people who are interested in what I have to say, and my friends mainly, who want to watch my videos and just listen to the course of my day. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you are entertained by my stories and get a kick out of them. But make today great.